Milky Secrets by Chantel Austin. No cows were harmed in the making of this film. Something new is on the rise. A large group of individuals are gossip mongering that raw milk is safe to drink. Grocery stores only sell milk that has been pasteurized. Grocery stores are not allowed to sell milk that has not been pasteurized. Grocery stores are not allowed to sell this raw milk because it could potentially make someone very sick. The opinion that raw milk is safe to consume is occurring suddenly everywhere. Farmers are secretly selling the milk, and families are hiding it in the back of their fridges. Raw milk advocates are telling consumers that raw milk has more nutrition than pasteurized milk. The benefits of raw milk, from a nutritional standpoint, do not weigh enough to balance out the risks that raw milk brings to the table. Most people are unaware about raw milk. Many don't even know how to tell if their milk beverage has been pasteurized or not. Milk is consumed for some at every meal, and for others, just in the morning to soften cereal. Parents serve milk to their children. We cook with milk and dairy products. These products must be made with milk that has been pasteurized. Any milk that has not been purely pasteurized is raw milk. Unpasteurized raw milk can be harmful to the body because raw milk contains bacteria, and the only way to eliminate this harmful bacteria is for the milk to go through a pasteurization process. My mission today is to inform you, my audience, that raw milk is dangerous. Raw milk causes foodborne illness more than any other product. You can protect yourself by locating pasteurization labels on milk beverages and sip to a healthy life. Foodborne illness via raw milk. So this is how we get sick. Foodborne illness occurs when humans ingest foods that are contaminated with bacteria. I'm talking about Campylobacter, Listeria, Shigella, E. coli O157H7. Foodborne illness symptoms include, but are not limited to, fever, fatigue, diarrhea, convulsions, vomiting, and chills. And popping a few Tums is not going to clear up these symptoms. According to the CDC, the Center for Disease and Control, 82% of foodborne outbreaks are raw milk related. 82%. Here are the ways that milk gets contaminated with these harmful organisms. The milk contamination starts with the cows. The cows wander off and graze all day in fields of grass. They romp around in the sunshine and pick up organisms from the ground, from the air. A cow's udder harbors bacteria. Cows come into contact with other cows. This is how we can get mad cow disease and other diseases. The cows spread them. Cows come into contact with other animals. The other animals can be sick. And cows come into contact with other animal feces. So cows are dirty. Now, I love cows, and I think that they are a wonderful domesticated animal, and they provide a lot to society with very little credit, but I urge to make it known that they are animals and they hold on to organisms. Cows are not the only medium for contamination. The storage and transfer of milk before it gets pasteurized can also contribute to soiling and create microbial growth in the milk. Now that we know how milk becomes infected with bacteria, why do we not want this bacteria to be ingested? Well, we know that organisms make us sick. We have bacteria, parasites, and viruses they cause illness. We know that raw meat and raw egg and fresh produce harbor illness-causing organisms. So this is why we cook our meat properly. We wash our hands after cracking eggs. We don't eat raw cookie dough. Or maybe we do, but we really shouldn't. And this is why we rinse off our fruits and vegetables before we make a salad, so that we can wash off those organisms. The same is true for milk. The raw milk harbors organisms. They harbor illness-causing organisms that cause foodborne illness. In fact, like I said earlier, it happens so much, 82% the CDC says, that foodborne illnesses are now termed milk-borne illnesses. That's a lot. The foodborne illnesses are infections that upset the gastrointestinal tract. A life example for you guys is probably food poisoning. So this would explain why symptoms are diarrhea, abdominal cramping, vomiting. Foodborne illnesses are treated with antibiotics, but mostly they just have to run their course. They're very hard to treat, and most doctors will just prescribe rest and fluids. It's up to the body to make the fight, and not everyone's is equipped to do so. These diseases, Campylobacter, Listeria, Shigella, E. coli 0157H7, are hard to treat, and the human population needs to remember this. These organisms can kill anyone. We are all susceptible. So if we are all so sensitive, and simply put, thin-skinned to bacteria, then how do we prevent it from harming us? Well, we pasteurize. We don't want to get rid of milk, no. We just want to make sure that it's safe to drink. In 1864, French chemist Louis Pasteur developed the process of pasteurization. Last name Pasteur, pasteurization, this is why I love school. He discovered that if you warm milk slightly below boiling, the harmful bacteria will die. And ever since 1864, we have put this method into practice. We drink milk along with meals. We add it to cooking and create amazing dishes like ice cream, cheesecake, and manicotti. Taking milk out of the world just doesn't seem to fit. It just needs to be kept healthy and clear of harmful organisms, and pasteurization does this. We have advanced with our pasteurization from 1864 until today. Now, today, we have a method called flash pasteurization, where it only takes 15 seconds to heat the milk and to kill those organisms. As mentioned earlier, raw milk advocates are telling consumers that raw milk has more nutrition than pasteurized milk. According to the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, there is no difference in nutritional value. Everything's the same. Your calories are the same, your fats are the same, the vitamins are the same. Everything is the same, except for taste. It's going to taste a little different, and the safety. If the only difference is taste and safety, then this needs to be more of a concern. This needs to be drawn to people's attention, and that's what I'm doing here today, people. So how do you know if your milk beverage has been pasteurized? You want to make sure that you're drinking pasteurized milk and not raw milk. Well, you just simply look for the word pasteurized. You don't have to worry about looking at a barcode or trying to find a label. Just locate the word pasteurized. It's that easy. And here, for my speech, I'm passing around a carton of milk and showing everyone how to locate the word pasteurized. So even if you're not a big milk drinker, I'm sure you'll notice that you consume milk as you pour yourself a bowl of cereal or when you order a banana split. The pasteurization process is a chain. It starts with the milk. The milk gets turned into food. Humans eat the food. So bacteria from raw milk is spread from the milk, made into food, and then humans eat the food. So I'm telling you today to choose pasteurization. Sip to a healthy life and enjoy your milk and cookies without being sick. Have a great day. Thank you, guys.